Alright, so now we're on page 227 looking at problem number 31 from the course review. A family's annual gross income is $58,000. What's the maximum monthly credit obligation should they have? And what you always remember is when they give you an annual gross income, the very first thing you're going to have to do here is divide by 12 to get a monthly gross income. So we'll divide by 12. And so that's our monthly gross income. And if we look at our yellow formula sheet, the total credit card obligations has to be less than or equal to 36% of the monthly gross income. So we're going to multiply that by 0.36. And so that should be is the maximum credit obligations they should have. So I'll write that down. And then we multiply that by 0.36%. Actually, that decimal was repeating. And that gives a maximum credit card obligation of $1,740. Let's look at problem number 32. A person is buying a birthday cake. For a particular cake, it is available in 20 different flavors, 10 different icings, 8 different fillings, and 7 different candle types. How many choices does the buyer have with this cake? So this is just a straight out multiplication problem. We're going to take the 20 different flavors times the 10 different icings times the 8 different fillings times the 7 different candle types. And we're just going to multiply those together. And that gives us 11,200 choices. Alright, so number 33. A school track team with 18 members to choose 4 different members for a relay team: lead off, position number 2, position number 3, and anchor. How many ways can the relay team be selected? So here order is important, so we're going to be doing a permutation. We have 18 and we're picking 4 of those folks. So we're going to do NPR 4, 18 NPR 4. Hit enter. And that will give us 73,440 ways. And the relay team can be selected. Let's turn the page. So number 4, how many distinct ways can the letters of the words parallelogram be arranged? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 letters. And so we're going to our formula for the duplicate items permutation. We have 13 letters, and now we have to look at the repeats. So if we look at the word parallelogram, we have 1 P. There's 1, 2, 3 A's. It's 1, 2 R's. And so we got 1, 2, 3 L's. And looks like everything else is just once. So we're going to go and crank that out. So I'm going to do this as a fraction. My 13, my probability key, option 3. 3, probability key, 3. 2, probability key, 3. And finally 3, probability key, option 3. Alright, so we get a nice big number. So that looks like 86,486,400 ways. All right, number 5. 9 numbers in a lottery are drawn from 30 numbers in a state lottery. How many ways can numbers be drawn if repetition is not allowed? So this is now a combination. We have 30 numbers we're picking from, and we are picking 9 of them. So this is now a combination because order is not important. So I'm doing NCR. So that'd be 14,307,150 ways that can be done. All right, let's look at number 36. Let's get a new piece of page here. Ask us, how many ways can a committee of 3 students and 4 faculty be selected from 24 students and 8 faculty? So this is a combination. So let's deal with the students first. We have 24 students, and we're selecting 3. And then we have 8 faculty, and we're selecting 4. And then we're going to take the product of those two. So let's type that in our calculator. We're going to do 24. Option number 2 under our probability, 3. And I'm going to multiply that by 8. NCR again, 4. So that gives us 141,680 ways. So that's how many ways the committee can be selected. Alright, so number 37. Two cards are selected from a deck of 52 cards with replacement. Find the probability of selecting 2 4s, a 4 and a 5, order does not matter, or 2 5s. Well, there are 4 4s and there are 4 5s in a deck of cards, so that's a total of 8 cards. So you have 8 ways that can be picked out of a deck of 52. And then this is with replacement, so we're going to have 8 over 52 again. And then we're just going to multiply that on a calculator, and that will give us 4 over 169. So that would be our probability. And again, you can then convert it to a decimal if it requires you to do so. Let's look at number 38. A committee has 12 students and 6 staff on it. Find the probability of a subcommittee of 4 people who are all students. So we have a total of 18 people, and we're selecting a subcommittee of 4. That's going to be our denominator. And then we're now trying to figure out how many ways can we select a subcommittee of 4 where they're all students. Well, there's 12 students, and I can pick 4. And again, the idea here is on our formula sheet, number of ways a combination can occur over the total possible number of combinations. So let's go and put that in our calculator. We can actually put that as a fraction in our calculator. And that gives us our probability. And again, if you need to, you can then convert it into a decimal and round off. Alright, so number 39. The grades for the third exam are listed below. Construct a stem and leaf diagram with the given stems. So think of your stems here. These are the tens place. Our leaves are going to be the ones place. So I'm looking at this 70. Put a 0 here. 75. 76. 82. 72. 94. 90. 83. 79. 93. 81, 78, 89, 98, 86, 71, 70, 95, 72, 83, 80, 92, 72, 84, 68, 72, 60, and 59. So that is what our stem and leaf diagram would look like. And then number 40, we are asked to find the mean, median, mode, and mid-range of the incomes at a doctor's office. Which of the four would be the most valid measure of central tendency for the income in the office? Okay, well here the mode's pretty easy to pick out. It's 675,000. So we already got the mode. And I guess we'll do the mid-range. So looking at this is our largest value, this is our smallest value. So remember the mid-range, I'm adding those two values together and dividing by 2. So let's do that. So that gives us 354,550. All right, so we still need to find the mean and the median. So the median, this is going to be the average of these two middle numbers together. So we're going to add them together and divide by 2. So that gives 44,200. So I guess I'm kind of doing these backwards. And finally, we get the mean. We need to add all 6 numbers up and divide by 6. So I'm just going to add these numbers up. And then we're going to divide by 6. Oh, well, that's kind of a funny number. I guess we'll round to the nearest cent. So there is our mean, median, mode, and mid-range. Now they also asked us here on this problem, which of the 4 would be the most valid measure of the central tendency in the income of the office? And that's going to be the median. Because at least you know that, half the people in the office earn above that and half the people in the office earn below that.